Hello and welcome. Fightful Shisho. I think I'm getting kind of sick a little bit. 2% sick? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Alright, everybody. We're going to rock that roll right about now, once I hit this button over here. My goal right now is to level up to 17 by way of the ruins of Aela. This system here. I'm going to invite everybody and do it. Yeah. And here we go. I'm gonna invite everybody. We're gonna level up. I'm starting off with 561. Here we go. Invite to party, invite to party. Oh. Everybody. You'll see. Go, 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 go. Invite, invite, invite. Farm the quest. Come on, come on, come on. Invite to party. Join my group. Ramso. Everybody. Come on. And you. I gotta invite everybody. There we go. So annoying. Have to keep picking on people. People are so stupid. Keep inviting, keep inviting, keep inviting. Right there. Accepted. Boom. Convert to raid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And over here, come on. Come on. I have no food on me. Which is crazy. Mm-hmm. I'll be advertising in just a second. These people don't know. Mm-hmm. Yes. Farm the quest for the XP. Everybody. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Invite to raid. Come on. Come on. Mm-hmm. There. Invite to raid. You better accept. There you go. You see, whenever it's in their best interest, then they join. And then they realize how good it is, and then they say thank you. Now go back in time and slap your former self in the face. And once I get enough people, then I'll tell them what's up. Mm-hmm. Invite to raid. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna mark myself with the thing. Everyone, farm the Mm-hmm. This is why I invited you. It's easy. We share kills. Goblins drop rubbish. Pick up rubbish. 12 pieces. Burn at campfire. Repeat. Fast. More people equals faster. Spread out. Collect. Focus on quest. Don't just stand around killing. Alright. You will make gold. And now, every so often I just gotta tell them what's up. Let them know. It's okay. Pick up the loot. Read what I just wrote. You will get very little XP for the kills. Hardly anything. You will get 2.4 thousand for doing the quest. Pick up the loot and drop off at the campfire. They won't drop the rubbish unless you pick up the quest. Once you have all 12 pieces, they stop dropping. So you have to turn in quickly. With this many people, the quest is completed almost instantly. This is the best farm in the game. Alright, now we continue. Heading to turn in quest. Campfire. Alright. Done. And again. Do you get it? Make sure and this guy right here. Invite to raid. Yep. Oh my gosh. Invite to raid. Invite to raid. Elmo's raid. It works when everybody's in the same group. Yep. moving a darn tank over here. Request. Yes. Don't forget the quest. Don't die. Don't die. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're still focusing on the quest. Still focusing on the quest. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right there. Gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. Yes. Come on. God, this game. It keeps swapping over my view mode for no reason. Like halfway through there, all of a sudden, my left mouse button didn't work anymore. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. The quest, the quest. The quest, the quest. Mm-hmm. I'm all out of food though, so I can't recover quickly. You know, it makes it a lot slower here. Can't shoot him. Mm-hmm. Right there. And more. I can't see the chat just yet, people. Give me a second. Alright. I can see now. And happy Merry Christmas Eve. Indeed. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I said spread out and focus on picking up the rubbish and tagging enemies. Right there. Boom. And these guys need to come with me. This guy, raid. What was that? Invite to what? Oh, no. Wrong situation. Invite to raid. Boom. And then invite to raid. How? Oh, they're in a group. That sucks. Sucks for them. Sucks for them because they ain't going to be tagging anything. Mm-hmm. Let me invite to raid. Invite to raid. Who said that? Okay. Let me help you. There's a quest. Riddance to rubbish. The campfire outside. You have to collect 12 pieces of rubbish from the goblins. Well, if we are all in the same raid, all the goblins drop the rubbish. You can repeat the quest. 2.4k XP per minute. If you are in a teeny weeny group, you're not going to tag anything. Join the raid. Dummy. All right. Spread out and collect the rubbish. Dead bodies. Gotta hurry up. Mm-hmm. Gotta tell these people what to do. More the merrier. It's true. Mm-hmm. Keep moving. Keep turning it in. Mm-hmm. Come on. And this guy over here needs to join the group, obviously. There you go. Farming the quest at the campfire. Repeatable. Follow me. Icon over my head. Okay, now we go back. Your big Dumbo. Don't be stupid. You're mine now. You're mine now. Okay. All good here. Turning back in. All right. Keep focusing on the quest. God, this is so sluggish and terrible. And again. If only they knew. I was about 100,000 XP away from the next level, the reference. Don't be stupid. Invite to raid. Okay, again. Farming the quest. Farming the quest, guys. The quest. If you just kill the enemies, you get hardly any XP in the raid. The XP will come from repeating the quest. So, run around, tag stuff, group enemies together, loot, and turn in a cycle over and over. If you just stand there, it's real foolish. Yeah. Done. Yay. It's fast. It's under a minute, you fools. Complete quest in under a min. That's why I invited everyone. We get credit for the kills and more loot drops from the goblins. The quest. So it's almost an instant completion. Just involves picking up the rubbish. I gave him life. Join the raid, stupid. You can do it whenever you like, as long as you like. It's just a trusted XP glint source. Reliable. And this guy has to be invited to the raid. So stupid. Invite to raid. Come on. Oh boy. And again. Yes. Look at all the stuff on the ground. These people don't even know how easy it is. I can't be the only one getting hundreds of thousands of XP. So in 10 minutes you get 25,000. Okay. In half an hour you get 75,000. Bingo. Focus on that turn in. Yeah. Dang it. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. Yay. Focus on that quest turn in. Boom. All right. Sorry. Mm-hmm. 1 second. All right. Invite to raid. Invite to raid. Invite to raid. Come on. Son of a flim flam. I hate this garbage. Invite to raid. Mm-hmm. Raid. Focus on the quest. You get hardly any XP from the individual kills. Pick up the Riddance to Rubbish quest at the campfire outside the ruins. Repeat it. Focus. Spread out and loot the bodies. Then rush back to the campfire. And that's how you profit. How long until you get a gold? So if it's every 10 minutes you get a, so every 100 minutes, in 100 minutes you get a gold. Hey there, Timothy. I'm starting off with a bit of this so I can increase the guild up until I get level 17. And then a bunch of stuff, you know? And then so much stuff. But I want to, you know, remove people from the guild that haven't logged in for the past 3 days and then add more people while getting some of this. And this is also a great little source for casual money. And I want to replace more of my items because now I know how much it costs. And I have a couple more items to replace. I've replaced a lot of my items yesterday. I just got to replace, like, I think my pants and my wrists or something. And then my weapons, of course, and my jewelry. Come on. Ugh. All right. And live in color. So much XP. Come back here, Hobo Cat. You're mine. You are mine now. Spread out. Okay. 2.5 XK. I do this every so often to teach people about this farm and to grow my guild. After a while of doing this, I send out a bunch of guild invites. It works. Then I invite them to my live stream and serve as a live tutorial for a bit, guiding them to build up Jova. Alright. Pick. Follow me. Blue icon over my head. Campfire. Pick up the Riddance to Rubbish quest from the NPCs at the campfire. Once you have the quest, the goblins will start to drop rubbish. They won't drop the rubbish unless you have the quest. Once you have the quest, you will see that nearly all the goblins drop the rubbish. And since we are all on a team, you can pick up 12 pieces fast, under a minute. So focus on spreading out and tagging all the enemies. There are stragglers out there, other players that I have to convince to join the raid, like some of you. So we need to tag everything before them. Spread out. Once you pick up 12 pieces, the enemies no longer drop. So you have to rush back to ensure you are getting more rubbish. Okay, thanks, bye. Yo, Vespi. Then blam. I gotta teach these people how to play the game. See what I mean? All this stuff on the ground. This is the best XP farm in the game. You see this right here? You see what's happening? Camera guy. See how fast that was? Do you understand how fast that was in terms of completion? I just completed that cycle in like 15 seconds. 2.45k XP plus glint. Mm-hmm. No. This is the game. Stuff like this exists here and there. And this is the very nature of the game. Logistics. Transporting goods back and forth. We are picking up garbage and transporting it. That's the entire game. Just on a smaller scale here. And it requires teamwork to pull off. Everybody, invite to the raid. Don't be stupid. So, it's better to do a combination of... It's better to do a combo of activities versus this here. I'm just trying to recruit. And it's an easy XP source with glint. I'll be making a gold before leaving here. At level 10, you can become a citizen. Yes. Make sure to look at your materials tab in your inventory and condense the glint you are getting from the quest. There is storage way around the corner in Avon's End. A vendor as well. I gotta help the people. Look on your map for the little white icons to the west. Vendors and storage. Jova is far to the west. The big town. Invite to guild. Invite to guild. Invite to guild. You people are garbage. You people are trash. Like I want you complaining the whole time. All the way down. Oh yeah. And you too. Invite to raid. These people, I tell you. Oh, come on. Ugh. Golly. It's like molasses. Come on. Slow motion, more than meets the flame. I want to invite you to the raid. God. Let's hurry up. Everybody must be in the same group. See, I'm leveling up just fine. Oh my gosh. Gosh. I have to keep inviting people. Yes. Now we have new people, so I have to teach them. Can someone please vouch? If you are just now joining us, pick up the Riddance to Rubbish quest at the campfire. It's repeatable. It makes the goblins drop rubbish. You pick up 12 pieces and turn it in, then repeat. Fast. 2.4k XP per minute. But if you just kill the enemies, you get hardly anything. Okay, all these people. Nobody? Right there. Awesome. Except, let me invite them again to the guild. Invite to the guild. Invite to the guild. Invite to the... If I could. Guild. I've already gotten that guy. Invite to guild. Done. Every so often. And then you. Flippy. Oh, come on. God dang it. Leper. Invite done. Yes, and then you. And then you. And then you. And then I invite you to the guild, please. And then it starts to spread, you see? That's how you get people to join your guild. How's the crafting profession going? Wonderful. Coming along. coming along. I'm getting a bunch of Grem skin. My herbalism's at 24. I brought my lumberjacking back down to 10, and it's brought back up to 18. And my fishing's locked down. I'm trying to focus on... I just got a bunch of recipes yesterday for the different shirts, so I'll be making that from tailoring later on. But I wanted to start off here for like an hour and a half or so. This is where I logged out last time. I'm sorry if you people don't like it. I really don't care. You don't understand. This is how I grow my guild. I'm sorry if you have ADD or something. No Discord. Feel free to use me as a live tutorial. If all right. You're mine now. See, I'm trying to grow my guild of people that are active. Yesterday, people weren't helping me. I was transporting stuff across the map, you know, all that stuff. Quite a bit yesterday. Once you understand the scope of it all, the size of map, and what they expect. They want you to travel far for these quests and farming. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. I do this Runes of Aela grind every so often to grow the guild. And for a trusted, easy source of glint XP. Yo. Shoot it! Shoot it! Okay, so now I can speak properly. I have to type all the time. So the main issue with me doing this, I have to type so much to get people on the same page because they don't even know that this is good. This isn't how the normal game works, but just so you know, if you didn't have this, you might have the wrong impression. Now, an issue with this game is that this is the first tag system in this game, where you have to tag the enemy first or be on the same team. And most people, you want to hold on to some is needed to craft crates and to buy tax vouchers. But collapse it in your inventory by right-clicking. If you're full, let me tell the raid. If your inventory is getting full, I can show you the nearest vendor and storage. It's on the map. To the west. The white dots. These white dots over here are the vendors. So you open up your inventory, click on materials, and then look all this. Pow, 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 pow. You see? Pow, pow, pow. It all collapses down until it's just that. So collapse the glint. You know? And, I'm focusing on alchemy still. I'm making health and mana potions, and I should have a lot of money now. There's 35 pieces of mail. I sold a bunch of health potions yesterday. So I'm trying to focus on on alchemy, and I swapped over to leatherworking. I think that's where you make the pants from. The shirts are from tailoring. A level 10, you have to be a citizen of a town. Or you can only be a citizen of a town when you hit level 10. Yeah, the game might be kind of frustrating if you don't do this right away because the quests might take a long time to complete. You're kind of stuck. You're not making any progress. Even though I think it's better to work on a bunch of stuff in town. You know, there's a bunch of different little quests you can do when you hit Jova. But that's once you become a citizen for the maximum benefit, so you get citizenship XP. There's a whole rotation of activities involving the commission boards, the artisan commission boards that give you extra credit for farming certain resources. And then there's buy orders that you complete to help out the town. You know, and there's construction that you help to complete. And other little missions that you get credit for, like go kill 12 wolves or something. But you pick up a bunch of these missions and you do a big loop, you end up getting thousands of XP. The heck? We're trying to go until I level up. Out on sun-kissed sands, I swing my axe high, chopping down palms beneath the endless sky. See, we're all on the same team. I snatched them up. It's much harder to add people to your guild when they're higher level. If you get them early, then you can kind of make sure that they belong to the same city and that they are kind of playing in the same manner and knocking out some stuff. This isn't what we're going to be doing, if you can hear me. The goal is to run crates across the map. And I need people to help me out, and you got to be higher level. So this is helping everybody, you know, level up a bit so we can be on the same page. The goal is to be on the same page to help each other out. Come on, stupid game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whee! Body moving, body moving. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just a bit more, and we can move on. Remember, I have, like, 12 or more hours to play all day, so certain things you have to kind of grind for a while. I just wanted to grind it for an hour or half an hour. It's only been a little over an hour. And I've gotten about 100,000 XP. Yeah. Again. And again. And again, and again, and again, and again. Alright, let me invite you to the guild, and this other guy to the guild, and then you to the... Uh-oh. And this guy to the guild. And then I kick the bad ones, you know? I think I got a kick now. Because we're probably almost full. I'm kicking people that haven't logged in for 3 days. Even though it's like Christmas time. Let me see here. Because we're currently at 65. Alright, let me let's see here. 3 days ago, you were gone. And then 3 days... Oh, 7 days ago. Oh, yeah, you're done. For sure. How about 4 days ago? For sure 6 days. I mean, come on. Those guys are never playing again. Tidying up the guild. Tidying up the guild. Trying to invite many people, then weed out the bad ones. That's how we grow here. Alright, 7 days. 6 days. 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. Okay, that's it. Outer squad. It's gonna... Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Fight to guild. Hail and welcome. Whew. Yes. Level 7 now? Yes, this is good. And you're getting a lot of money. You see, this is a great way to do it because, so, many people are playing this game wrong. They're playing it like it's your standard MMO, but it's not. Even though we're doing this thing right here, it's kind of weird. This isn't how we're going to be doing it. We're going to be doing it for reals. And the goal here is to build up Jova, the big city to the west. It's really cool how this game works. Have you ever played Civilization or Age of Empires? This game is more in that regard. View this game like StarCraft, Civilization, Age of Empires. More than World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? It's all about building up the city really slowly. So I'll show you a couple things here really quick. This is the citizenship menu. I'm a citizen, you know, commoner. You know, I'm not a peasant. There's You have to complete these jobs for the mayor. The mayor says, focusing on building resource and quality weapon turn-in. And over here, there's buy orders. You see it says quality weapon. And building resource is already done. You see? But the goal is to submit things. In this case, you got ash, wood, and snowdrop. And there's 1,500 potential orders to be filled. And we have a whole week to do it. And when you do it, you get XP for the city. And you get Sanctus Script. Sanctus Script is this currency at the bottom down here, which you probably have 0 of, but it's used to purchase a certificate that is then used to craft a crate. Okay? So you purchase a certificate belonging to the city, in this case, Jova, for, let's say, 8 to 16 or so script, depending on the rarity. You then craft a crate using the certificate and some money, and maybe some glint, you see, that we're getting from this whole thing, this glint right here, to then craft a crate. You then take the crate as far as possible across the map to get money or other things. The game is all about transporting a crate as far as possible. Beyond that, it's about building up a town by delivering specific supplies to the requisition agent in town. There's a requisition agent next to the mailbox. She's called that. You give them the stuff. It gives you a sort of goal on what to look for, on what to farm. Otherwise, you're just farming anything. In this case, the snowdrop and oak wood, until it's done. And sometimes there's an active construction site. Right now, there is no active construction site. If there is an active construction site, it'll be kind of obvious. The mayor should tell people. If you look at the city menu, it'll show that there is an active construction site and what it needs. It's going to need a bunch of these different construction crates of different variety. The mining construction crate, the lumber construction crate, the hunting construction crate, the herbalism construction crate, and you craft them as specific construction crate stations. There's not many across the map. There's one right here. It says crate packing station. This is Avon's End right here. This is where we are. That's where this is. Here's the main town. There's another. They just built a crate packing station here in town, so we can do it in town. You see, it says crate packing station. But that's only if there's an active construction site. Right now, there isn't. So you have to catch it at the right time. And sometimes the materials that are needed to upgrade the town are unobtainable for your level because you have to have a higher proficiency in your artisan skill to gather. So right here, we're looking at everything that's available. It's copper ingots now. Slate, you can't get slate. Tin, you can't get tin. You can't get leaping willow. You can't get the giant bullyrog. You can't get leaping willow. You can't get slate. You can't get tin. You can't get slate. You can't get tin. You can't get the bork. You can't get the giant bluebell. But you can get snowdrop and ash. That's tier 1. You can get daffodil. You can farm blackberry. You have to craft blackberry at the farming station in town. It's a weird little process, but whenever you get to town, look at all the workstations and see what they require. I'll give you a tutorial when I get there. Once I get there. I plan on leaving this spot once I level up. I'll be leaving here once I level to 17. Soonish. You can come with me and I'll take you near the nearby storage vendor, then onto Jova. Alright, invite to raid. I don't invite them to the guild until I'm sure that they see that it's going to be beneficial, because most people are selfish weirdos and they only want to do something if it's beneficial for them, So I have to make it seem if you farm the quest, yes. And only if you form a raid like this. Otherwise, other parties will steal the kills. For a contrast, a typical quest will give you about the same amount of XP, but it involves traveling everywhere and looking for enemies, farming 20 of this or that. Takes a while. Takes a while. High level enemy farming is dangerous. Needs a group. People are selfish and don't invite. And when you do kill the enemy, it takes a bit and only drops like 300 XP. Now, the loot is important. There is no loot here, but money. The glint really adds up. Sell most of it. I gotta type novels over here for the people that doubt the ways. It only works if you invite everybody. Now here's the thing, if you're listening. You get less XP if you're in a party, okay? And then you have to, like, share the loot. So if you can handle stuff by yourself, you should do it by yourself. Now, the only reason why I've invited all these people is because I want to make sure I get the first hit, and it's kind of rude. You know, if I'm in here in an area and I'm just tagging everything, isn't it rude? Because these guys won't be getting anything. So at least they're getting something. And to make it more worth their while, so I'm not hurting them, I'm telling them what to do. Otherwise, I'm just here being selfish, killing everything, and they're not getting anything, and they don't even know what to do. They leave frustrated. They say, man, this sucks, because people are just killing everything. But instead, they get a good feeling, saying, well, this is cool. There's a lot of people fighting together. I'm telling you, it's a whole different opinion of the game. You know? From, this sucks, no one wants to play together, and I can't tag anything, and this game is garbage because it has the first hit system, and you don't get credit. And I haven't finished this. I've been working on this quest for half an hour and I can't even get one piece of trash and garbage. But out there in the field, people, I'm saying, if loot drops, you have to roll for it amongst a bunch of people, you know, and then the XP is divided down to nothing. You see, I'm getting like 2 XP for this. These are low enemies, of course, so it's a bit different, but still, I'm sure everybody else is getting a little bit of XP as well. Not much. That's why I have to keep telling them that it's more about the quest over here. And they are dropping stuff on rare occasion. But I feel like farming in the field is more viable if you are overpowered. Like if you're slightly stronger than the enemies that you're facing, then you can kill a bunch and then it's kind of worth it. Now, there's lots of stuff out there that's very important, okay? Like me going out, I have a whole rotation where I get a lot of good stuff. But this right here is a guaranteed, predictable, reliable income of how much XP over time. You're not going to ever lose it. You're not going to ever die. And there's a certified, guaranteed income source of glint, you know? Reliable and predictable over and over and over again. Easy peasy. You know? But I have a whole rotation where I pick up a bunch of quests. I like to go pick up some eastern lark wood and go get 20 daffodil, 20 snowdrop, and pick up some rocks here and there, kill some minotaur, kill some wolves, you know? And I go across the field. It takes maybe 10 minutes to even, or 5 minutes to even get to the spot where everything happens. And you're kind of picking a plant here, picking a plant there, picking a But it's all very important because I need it for the boxes. See, I need to pluck a bunch of plants to get higher level material to make higher level boxes, and you just gotta pluck a lot, and I'm leveling up, you know, so it's really important. And then I get all the way down to Avon's End, and then I pick up more quests. A quest to go kill 6 goblins, a quest to kill 4 bandits, and a quest to kill some griffins. And then I go around the corner, I kill the goblins, I go around the corner, I kill the bandits, and I keep on going down around the way. And then there's a bunch of Grim there. I kill the Grim, and I hang out for a second, and I kill them over and over and over again until I get at least 1 Grim skin, or at least until I hunt at least 1 Grim. And then I move on around the coast. And down to the harbor. At the harbor, I drop off some of my goods because there's storage down there, you know? But there's no quest. But then I go up the hill and I clear out the griffins, and there's a lot of them, and I invite people there. And it's okay to form a group of like 5 people. I try to invite as many people as possible to the group because the main goal is to kill 6 griffins. Okay? And they're kind of hard. A little bit. Especially if you are their same level. I'm way overpowered, so it's fine. You know? But then I get the trees, and it takes a second, and then we curve down the hill, and while I'm there, there's like wolves in the back end, and some Grim, and I go through that, get the extra dandelion. There's a couple bears back there. I try to farm those, and then I slowly creep on back. I stop back by the storage to consolidate more gear, drop off some common materials, head back through, kill 1 more Grim, and then stop back by Avon's End, get the Goblin quest again, and the Bandit quest again, complete those, and then head back to Jova. And that's one loop, and it takes forever. And then when I get back to Jova, I try to process what I could. You know, I turn the plants into either the fabric, and then I skin the Grim, and I take that and do the leather working. I take some of the plants to make powder, and I take the powder and mix it with some other garbage to make potions. You know, I get that all queued up. And then sometimes farming, which requires wood chips. You have to get the wood and put it in the lumber mill to get the thing. A bunch of stuff around the town. Check on my buy orders, reset all that. Check on the marketplace and get the mail, and do the buy orders, and then pick up the quest again and do it again. And how long do you think all that takes? Like for one general loop, it takes a while, you know. And I'm getting little chunks of XP. Blip, blip, blip. Flip, 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 2,000, and a whole lot of nothing in between, you know? And if I spent that entire time just doing XP, I would have more XP. And if I spent that entire time just doing this, I would have more XP, and I'll have more pure glint, you know? But I wouldn't have everything else that I just mentioned. I wouldn't have the citizen XP, I wouldn't have increased proficiency, and I wouldn't have more material for future crates, you know? That's why you can't do this forever. You have to do everything, but it's good to do the occasional thing for a while, you know? And this is also serving the purpose of me growing the guild and teaching people about this basic mechanic, and hopefully convincing them that the game isn't absolute trash. And then if I can grab them early, then I can kind of guide them, oh boy, into how to play the game, which I will be guiding you in just a bit. Whenever you get to town, you'll see. Like I told you, it's all about this transfer of items across the map and building up the territory. It's not just about leveling up. Like, even though it seems like that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to grab you right now. Many people think it's just about leveling up and getting money and then buying stuff on the auction house and then skipping everything, you know? And then you find a good group out there in the middle of the hills. You say, looking up, mage level 17, looking for a group, Highway Hills. And then you find a group, and then you stand there, and you kill the same enemies over and over and over again while you talk trash about the game. And then you don't do any of the other stuff, and you're just trying to level up, trying to find the next farming area. But most of your time should be spent trying to develop the town. Okay, that's what the game's all about, and it's very fulfilling. And it gives you purpose and a direction to as to what to gather and what to craft. And what to refine. And then as you do what you gotta do, you'll figure out which professions to master, because you can't master everything. You have to fine tune. At first, I was, mining and chopping wood and doing everything. But now I'm mainly doing herbalism, and I'm only doing the other things just to complete quests. I'm inviting every single person I see, and if they aren't in a group in our raid, it's because they are already in a small group or are actively rejecting. Like these two dudes over here. Leave your small groups and join the big raid. This is almost done, though. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes till I head down the road, baby. Oh yeah, congratulations. Whee. This game, I tell you what, so lame. Golly. Ruining my flow every 3 seconds. Make me jump backwards. Rejected. I would try to convince those people a bit more to join the group, but I'm about to leave. Dispose. Yep, almost done. Yep, I'm at 659 out of 664. Almost done. Yep. Yep. And why am I doing this? Because it's really slow leveling up here. Oh boy. That's another reason. Mm-hmm. Okay. Easy peasy. Big old bucket of grease. Let me send out these invites to the guild again. As I'm leaving. One more invite to the guild to this loser. Loser. You're called a loser because you've already rejected my invite a couple times. And that to convince you. That means this person's not going to last very long. And then, you know, they'll either leave the guild or get killed themselves or leave themselves. Yay. Ding. Alright. Oh, yes. Good money and XP. Rolling out to Avon's and in Foreman's. I'll be dancing by the campfire. Bio break. I'm live on YouTube at Gooboberti. I'll be live for 12 hours or so. Alright, so I'll be right back, everybody. Oh my gosh. That was a good little farming session, and now I can buy some new stuff. Okay, I'm ready. All right. Here we go. Rawhide. No? You wanna come? Come. Come. Here's the song I'm talking about. Alright, here we go.
Walking these dusty streets, boots creaking low, sun beating down with a fierce glow. Spot a cart brimming with lemons, yellow and bright. Sparks of wild thought in the midday light. How many pulped lemons, mashed fine skin and seed? Could you fit in a horse if you hollowed it indeed? Not just the belly, but legs, face and tail. Every nook empty like a ghost on the trail.
Oh, how many lemons can we fit inside a hollow horse with pulp to bite? From cavity vast to lemon share, we'll count them up with flair and care.
1700, that's mere start. Hologram horse claims an infinite part. Boundary encodes the volumes might.
Oh, here we go.
States in eternal philo. Heard that ditty round the fire's glow. About 1750 lemons all in a row. They figured the horse, its belly and chest, but reckon that number ain't the best. Maybe lemons small or packed real tight. Missed some parts in the campfire light. Counting just the body, lungs, and gut and play. About 2,000 lemons could fit that way. That old song's off.
Oh no.
Lowballing the score. There's surely room
I gotta restart my stream. Or something. Or the game.
How many lemons can we fit inside a hollow horse with pulp to bite? From cavity vast to lemon share.
Yes. Something bad's happening.
for stare. 1750 or so. Now it's more as the volumes grow. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. How many more can this horse hold? Hold on now, the carry's grander yet. Entire horse hollowed, no regret. From nose to rump, legs like empty boots. Head a cavern, tail a flute. Average horse.
I gotta restart my
big and strong
stream.
inside. Near 4,000 lemons in that hide. Hollowed to a shell, whisper thin. Citrus flowing like a river within. That old count was for the belly alone. But the whole beast claims a bigger throne.
Now ponder the lemons, what they really are.
Not just fruit pulp from near or far. Holographic principle weaves the tale. Boundary encodes the whole without fail. Each lemon's essence on its skin so fine. Projects the volume in a quantum design. Superposition holds them in states untold. Multiple forms in one, bold and cold. As a single entity, quantum through and through. Influenced by neighbors, interactions accrue. Over time they entwine in adjacent dance. Inertial paths shaped by circumstance. Not separate bits, but a unified field. Lemons superposed, their secrets revealed. Infinite potentials in that citrus sphere. How many fit? The answer's clear. It's here. Pause and stare at the sky so vast. What is reality? Holding fast. Holographic twist, profound and sly. Boundaries the info, no need to pry. Skinning codes all in 2D gleam. Volumes illusion, a holographic dream. Superposition, swirl states in play. All possible forms, night and day. Past and future in the surface chain. Every possibility, no restraint. So lemons infinite and theories hold. Superposed wonders, stories untold. Ain't just matter, projection so grand. Boundary rules in this cosmic land. Old counts crumble like dust in the wind. In this quantum corral, the infinity spin. Simple tally guess, the space so neat. Counted lemons quick and easy feat. But digging deeper, question the core. How they land on 1750 before. Maybe smaller breed, or lemons mashed tight. Forgot the legs in the dead of night. Math the lines if bellies trim and sweet. About 1750 lemons in that seat. Before the full beast, universe's view. Boundless potential, lemons anew. Chuckle low, tip a hat to the steed. Ain't just lemons, it's the quantum seed.
All right. This song right here was made for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a beautiful song.
I'm Martha Morgan, carve my name in rust. Hone my aim on geese, made 'em bite the dust. Lancaster steady, painting red in a flash. Now I'm a storm, leaving towns in ash. Blood's on my boots, honor is long gone. Slaughter's my trade, but the work drags on. Moving them corpses, piled high in a heap. Loot's out of reach, gotta dig through the deep. Blood's on my shirt, low honor's my way. Chasing that bourbon in this dead man's ballet. Wasn't always this way. I was green, I was raw. Blew a horse sky high, dynamite broke the law. Train smashed another, left me bruised in the dust. Now I'm a reaper, 'cause failing's taught trust. Blood's on my hands,
Blood's on my
no guilt
hands.
in my soul. Stacking 'em high, but the loot takes its toll.
Because I am.
Moving them corpses, piled high in a heap.
Loot's out of reach. Gotta dig through the deep.
Blood's on my shirt, low honor's my way.
Hello.
Chasing that bourbon in this dead man's ballet. In the heat of the fight, where bullets scream fast. I've been timing a blur, moving sharp like the Flash. Weaving smooth like Max. Shots grazing my brim. Bullets can't touch me. I'm a shadow too grim. Slow through the chaos.
I've been timing my grip.
Bounty men drop like dust, they fade quick. Dodging like an agent, slicking the phrase cruel bite. Corpses stack high, now loot's a tough fight. Shot 'em in the horse, sent 'em tumbling through air. Boss goes too swift, gotta pray, don't scare. Dog snap my heels, but my aim's cold as stone. Low honor's my shield, I ride wild and alone. Moving them corpses, piled high in a heap.
Loot's out of reach. Okay.
Blood's on my shirt, low honor's my way. Chasing that bourbon in this dead man's ballet. Between Blackwater's dust and St. Denis glare, I ride hard with Bosco, wind whipping my hair. Shooting back at the law, their line never ends. Trust him not to crash, or we'll break round the bend. Bosco speeds ablaze, but he's weak in the race. Dodging cliffs and lead, keeping death from my face. Outrun the law's eyes, to the fence I'll race. Counting blood-stained dollars from this deadly chase. Moving them corpses, piled high in a heap. Loot's out of reach, gotta dig through the deep. Blood's on my shirt, low honor's my way. Chasing that bourbon in this dead man's ballet.
lunch clogging my path, hauling them bodies through the aftermath. Honors long buried, but my aim cuts clean.
Moving them corpses on the outlaw supreme. Okay, I might have to restart the stream, okay? I might have to restart the stream. I gotta like restart or something. It's not seeing me over here. You're asking if that was me. Did you like that song? That was a song of my journey through the world of Red Dead Redemption. The first song was about, you know, how many lemons can fit in a horse, how many pulped lemons, you know. I might have to restart the stream. There's like that's why I'm doing this, because there's like a frame rate loss, you see? And earlier, I stopped the game because there's a weird performance loss. And now it can't identify me, so I have to restart the game. You know? Yeah. But if you like that music, that was artificial intelligence. Did you know that? That is our current state of things. It's amazing, I know. That was all AI. The voice, the music, everything. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta restart this thing. Okay? I'll be right back.